I'm Dr. Deepika Agarwal, Senior Gynecologist and water birthing expert from London at CK Birla Hospital, Gurgaon. Today, as I just mentioned, as a water birthing expert, I will be talking in detail, in depth about water birthing. I'm back with over 21 years of experience, having worked in London for 15 years. I moved to India 3 years ago with the inception of this hospital, and as we all know that water birthing is gaining popularity in India, and especially in Delhi NCR, we decided to develop this practice over here, and now we are doing a lot of water birthing. So let me take on some very commonly asked questions by my patients. So let me start. Now, as the name sounds, water birthing is delivery under the water in the pool, and it is a kind of natural birthing, but let me put it this way: it is more natural because we don't really need to do anything. We don't have to put any cannulas in patient. We don't have to give any medications. We just allow the body to go into labor, and woman delivers underneath the pool. In natural birthing, women would be delivering on the bed as what we normally call as normal delivery. Now, water birthing, it's a very simple process. However, there are very stringent criteria. We have to be very mindful when we are selecting the woman. So for any hospital to establish this practice, or for any healthcare professional to be undertaking water birthing, it is important, first of all, they should have expertise. There should be expert nurses, because those are the ones who look after the patients most of the time in labor. And there should be strict protocols and policies which everybody should be adhering. The most important criteria is that women should not have had previous cesarean section. She should be spontaneously coming into labor. And if for any reason we end up inducing the labor, which means if we have to give artificial pains, then we cannot do water birthing. There should not be any medical complications in pregnancy like diabetes, hypertension, or small baby. And of course, most important is women's choice. Weight of the woman is also important. So generally speaking, if the weight of the woman at the end of the pregnancy is more than 100, then she is not the right candidate, because the woman has to actually go inside the pool, and if any emergency happens, then we have to take her out of the pool, and weight might be a little bit limitation in that. And now one of the very important question is it really safe to have this kind of birthing? Because the very fact, the very notion that the delivery is happening inside the pool, yes, it is a very safe procedure as long as we are following the strict criteria, we are following the policies, and the clinicians and the nurses who are undertaking this procedure are very well versed, they are expert in this. However, what I can reassure is that it is a safe procedure. Now, when should actually women start thinking about it? I say it should be from the very beginning. I prepare my women from the first day when they express their wishes that they would like to have water birthing. We would have lots of discussions along with the family, along with the husband, or if the parents wish to come, I would discuss in depth about what they're expecting. We would take them for rounds. We would show them the pool also in the hospital. And once they are mentally prepared, of course we have to wait till the end as things might change, but yes, the preparation or opting for water birthing should be done right from the beginning. Now, once the woman is opting for water birthing, I always tell them that there is always a flexibility around it. If they are in the pool and for any reason they want to come out of the pool, doesn't mean that they cannot. They can still go and have natural birthing on the bed. There are certain reasons why we may have to abandon water birthing once she starts it. For example, if she starts developing temperature, or if baby passes meconium, which means if baby poos in the pool, then I would have to tell her to abandon and come out and have natural birthing. This is because then the baby would need continuous heartbeat monitoring. Apart from that, what we make sure is that women are safe while they are delivering in the pool, or they are sitting in the pool for a few hours. Baby heartbeat gets monitored by waterproof Dopplers. The temperature of the pool is maintained to around 37.8 degrees centigrade because it's very important that there is warm water. She also has options of pain relief. For example, there is Gasinair that we have in this hospital, which is also called as Entonox, and there is TENS machines. What we cannot do is give epidural to her, when she's having labor. So another reason why I would abandon water birthing is if suppose any woman is feeling a lot of pain and she wants more pain relief, then yes, she can opt for epidural, and we would bring her out of the pool and deliver her on the bed. So the answer is no. Whether you deliver inside the pool or outside the pool, the care remains the same. We do not give any episiotomy, which means the cut in the vagina, which is normally given to women who are delivering for the first time to facilitate the delivery at the end. In water birthing, the warm water itself helps in softening the perineum, and the baby normally delivers with a tear, and the tear gets repaired later on after shifting her onto the bed. There is absolutely no difference between the care. All it involves is perineal hygiene, and she can go home the very next day. So not really, because the babies have a condition called as diving reflex, which means they will not breathe under the water. They would only breathe once they emerge out of the water, and they very beautifully come out of water and then they take breath. This is called as diving reflex. It is same as babies staying in the Liker pool. So when they are inside the mother's tummy, they are inside the pool, they are inside the fluids, and they don't breathe. So it's quite safe. The most important thing is that when the baby is delivering, we should not really be touching the baby, or we should not be forcing the baby out. Let the baby swim and let the baby come out, and then only they'll breathe. So I think that's what it covers about water birthing. And yes, what I strongly feel is water birthing is a choice of women. It is really gaining popularity, and to my understanding, in Delhi and NCR, CK Birla Hospital is the only hospital which is now providing this facility. Thank you.